RCA remotes for giving me this like remote I've never seen before. um, I'd like to thank Motorola for giving me the guide to my first ever I don't know what this is. Um, I'd like to thank floppy disks for being useless. Um, I'd like to thank Turtle Beach for absolutely nothing. I'd like to thank these like I don't even know what this is. What is this? I'd like to thank these useless jack cords that don't do anything at all during up
This
significance.
is still going on.
I'd like
You
to
already
thank,
think?
I'd like to thank who makes this webcam? VO Stingray. I'd like to thank the VO people for making this Stingray webcam that no one ever used. Um, I'd like to thank my mom for buying like 40 different freaking giraffe. Freaking like, what is the point of all of these giraffe, whatever these are? I don't even like why. I'd like to thank Honey Boo Boo Child for getting me through my childhood. I'd like to thank this picture of me when I was 4, looking sexy boy. I'd like to thank this. What is this? I'd like to thank this like iPad cover carrying case. I don't know what that is. I'd like to thank what is this? I'd like to thank Tonka for giving me what the fuck is this? What is this? Oh, I remember this. I'd like to thank Tonka for giving me one of these like strap over keyboard things where like if you push something, it fucking did something on the screen. That was always fun. Thanks for doing that for me. That was my childhood.
The Ed Spots 1.
I'd like to thank California Exotic for buying my mom with those dildos. I'd like to thank.
What?
I'd like to thank whoever bought this bowl for buying this bowl. It's a great bowl. What's going on? I'd like to thank. What is this? I'd like to thank.
I'd like to thank you all for being standing up and holding the roof above my head.
I'd like to thank Ready Bath Complete Total Body Cleansing System.
I'd like to thank Base God for getting me where I am, you know.
Young Base God.
I'd like to thank this light bulb for giving light when it was dark. I'd like to thank bought this blanket for me. This is a nice blanket.
Young Base God gone to an end.
I don't know who bought that blanket, but it's a good blanket. I'd like to thank Apple for making a really bad phone. I'd like to thank AT&T for never having coverage. I'd like to thank
What the fuck is going on?
I'm watching this video on Proxy Singe, and there's some faggot.
I'd like to thank Thresh for throwing out them lanterns. I'd like to thank Joaquin for always being on the other side of those lanterns, catching them, going back to me, giving me that shield.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Razor. I'd like to thank Power Spec. I'd like to thank Company of Heroes. Boners.
Not the new Steam version. Not the new.
I cannot forget about Base God. Can't forget about Borderlands either. Borderlands game system shit. I can't. I'd like to thank that one knife that almost killed me. I'd like to thank the oven at 385 degrees that I was baking my pizza at. Pulled the pizza out, burned myself.
What, you pulled out with your damn hands?
Yeah, I was like, I'm a man, and then I was like,
I'm a man.
Like a bitch. I'd like to thank this yellow sponge sitting on my desk. It's so comfy. I'd like to thank my mom for giving birth to a legend. I'd like to thank what is this? I'd like to thank this Dr. Pepper can. I'd like to thank canned water. Canned water. We've all seen it. I'd like to thank Wendy's for always giving me the Dr. Pepper nuggets. Thank you. Are you actually recording this?
Yes.
Thank God.
I'm eating Jets mitts.
I would, bro.
You probably said about 50 things already.
I'd like to thank Jiffy Peanut Butter. Legos.
Penis butter.
I'd like to thank Funyuns for sucking. I'd like to thank Hershey's for. That thing smells so good.
And I'd like to thank down this breakdown. Here it goes.
I'd like to thank Will for blessing me with crappy music. I'd like to thank Tommy. Big help out there. Big help.
to thank toilet paper.
That's about it. That's about it.
No, I would like to thank toilet paper, so I don't know wipe my hand with my own.
Oh.
I wipe my ass with my
Oh.
hands.
Oh, and I cannot forget. Thank you.
Where the fuck? He's like, thank you. And he just slammed on the mic.
He's probably shoving his mic up his ass so he can fart it. Dude, have you ever had the chocolate Chet Smiths? It's good as shit.
I know, it's really good. I checked that breakdown. Good breakdown moment right there.
May had a heart attack. Or he passed out because he didn't get any breath.
And I like to thank Caillou for staying swaggy. As you can see,
Oh my god.
Caillou staying swaggy, and Timo. What the fuck does it say, Joaquin?
I'd like to thank
Dude, you
Five
should do-
Gum.
Five
You know
gum.
what you should do? You should copy that one guy, do a how to singe video, and get like sulfuric acid and pour it on your keyboard and get a pinnacle singe.
Yeah, no, we don't have that many keyboards.
I have an old one that like I could destroy.
But that guy would probably say you could copy him.
Who
That
cares?
shit would get popular.
He has that one video, and then all of his videos suck compared to that, and nobody subscribes. No offense, Will, but I mean that's how it normally rolls. Somebody gets big off of one thing, and then that's it.
Yeah, once you get
Like PewDiePie, only he owned it.
Or you can do what's that thing called, like with another channel?
Yeah,
Mom
Oh my.
threw my headset off, went downstairs, and pointed at my mom and said, "Mom," and then walked back upstairs.
Well then.
yum, babe, God, yum.
Did you stop the recording? You better upload that tonight. I don't want to see any pussyfooting. I expect it to be uploaded tonight, full HD 1080p.
Hey Will, you
That's
Bruh,
about
he gets them quarters. You know what he be getting? He be getting them bitches at that.
And that's all about the thank yous.